something that's probably constantly flooded. As you start walking through, you see a couple broken statues, Malik in front of you, and you can notice some crabs amongst the ruins, but they clearly look like statues of the seven. You can see father and the mother and the smith lay broken before you. And you see it keeps extending further out. You do see a little bit of a tiny glow in the distance.
I wonder if the
call out, hello?
Hello?
Baby! Did you hear that?
You don't hear any response.
It is a cooing.
There's a baby down here.
As you round this corner, you can see
There's
that
blue crabs.
This water is bubbling here to the side. It looks like it's not actually water.
Malik,
it's coming down in a little bit of a pool, like it running down the wall. You can see a figure, humanoid, long gray hair, gray beard, tattered clothes, a little bit lanky, old, stuck against this wall with these weird colored water running down his face. Seems like he's in some sort of stasis, frozen, either trap or prison. You're not sure.
Gonna take a closer look and see if I can figure out what's going on with this guy.
Okay.
Malik, poke him with those bones over there.
No, let us not poke anything with anything yet.
I got a 17 to examine this strange trap.
Okay, 17. You can tell the trap is definitely magical in nature. It seems like it's basically a waterfall, and you can discern it's probably some sort of corrosive liquid, acid, magic, water that does something bad. It seems to be held against this wall and just like recycling itself, like a constant urinal flow.
And is he tied against the wall?
He's not tied there, but this appears to be holding him there in some manner.
Osmond!
Hold on, Malik.
I just want to ask Osmond a question.
What are you gonna ask him?
Down through the sand, coming up to meet you guys.
Osmond, you are an alchemist, right? I'm not sure, but you know how to make potions and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Can you neutralize whatever the hell this stuff is? And I point at all the acid liquid.
He is going to make himself a check. Oh, okay, that's not helpful. It's pretty good. He looks at it. He goes, I think I could probably tell you what it is. You see him take out his supplies. He takes out some different vials, puts a couple tablets in some of them, and then goes and uses little tongs to put the vial in the liquid there. You see it just melts everything. It just falls down. He goes, yeah, that's some sort of magical acid for sure.
I will take out the bronze crab that Lily gave me.
Bronze crab.
Don't lose that, Mordecai.
I know.
I'm not getting killed by a giant crab.
I know. I will present it to Sir Clarence Crab. I'm not going to stick it in the liquid by any means, but I'm going to say, Sir Clarence Crab of this land, we have delivered this freedom to you on behalf of your love, Lily. We have dismissed the 7 trials that were before us, thrashing through the entrapment that they put on you, and I free you at this time.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I am also watching.
Yeah, make them as well.
I don't see anything.
Perception.
Distracted by how charismatic Mordecai's speech is.
He is very charismatic.
He gets a little caught up in his speech himself.
Yeah.
Even more than me.
Doesn't seem to notice anything at all.
I don't think he can hear you.
Yeah, I guess not. I figured it was worth a try, you know, but...
Just for funsies, Max, I'm gonna hit a divine sense and see what I can figure out about this guy.
Okay, can you post Divine Sense again for me?
Yee.
Yes, you feel. You don't. You certainly do not feel any sort of undead. You don't feel any sort of ting of sort of a demon or a god of any sort, and you feel more of a perhaps not quite like an animal, but similar.
Well,
Not necessarily good or evil, just their own nature.
He's not dead. He's not a zombie or anything.
You, child, Car, you've had the ability before to talk to creatures and animals alike. Do you still have that ability for today, or have you used your force?
So I was thinking about that.
I see that your lips are moving, however, you are not making sound.
Oh, fucking real? That's
Oh
weird.
no, Ricard has been cursed by this chamber. He cannot speak.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Video.
lips moving. I hear the movement of lips, but not the essence of word.
Audio. Hello?
Oh!
There it is. Does it sound?
There you
There
What is
we
this?
are.
Does it sound
There's
okay?
your voice, Ricard.
There's Ricard.
Does it sound shitty though? Does it sound okay?
Yeah.
It
Okay.
does, yes.
All right. So I was thinking about that as well. I do have it up. It is able to be used. I don't know when or how we took a short break because I think I used it at the very, very top of the building.
We took a short.
We got a short break right after the stranger, right?
Do
Yes.
we? Okay. Okay. So that I have it back. So I will use it.
Yes, if you don't mind, maybe specifically these two.
Maybe
and
we should wait.
These blue guys.
Okay.
Maybe we should wait until he's out of stasis. He seems to be unresponsive at the moment. I don't want.
Well,
us
what
to
if they
waste
have
it.
like an idea of how to?
Yeah,
Fix
that's what I'm saying. If we have a way
Oh.
to get him out, inquire these
I was
look a
just
little bit
gonna-
more decadent, you know. These.
Also, I
What
don't
if
think
we
he's
just
gonna speak
pick
crab.
one of the crabs up and put it in the goo.
Well,
I don't-
I am sensing
wanna
that
do
he is
that.
not quite human, actually.
Not quite human.
He feels more like these crabs to me than he does a person.
I mean, he's definitely gonna speak English, though. I would assume, right? Because like that one
What is
woman
English?
Cut comments.
speak common. Because that one woman upstairs, she spoke common.
That is true.
Well, maybe also you might be sensing his spirit within some of these crabs or something. So, who knows? His spirit might have been severed betwixt these. I don't know.
And then
Very
also,
well,
if we need
Ricard.
to,
Ask the
like,
crab.
we could just take another break. So I cast Speak with Animals. Crab.
Okay.
Crab.
You speak with animals. What do you want to say?
Hey, do you know this guy?
Take him out. Take him out.
How? Do you know how?
Grab him.
Grab him. I tell, they said you just grab him.
You see them
What?
just like move their claws at him.
Is the
I pointed at the
waterfall
crab.
like just
You grab him.
is the waterfall landing on him?
Yeah, it's
Mate.
covered. It's like running down his whole body.
Yeah, maybe he's just in like sleeping or something like that because of the water. I heard
I'm
a
not
tale
putting my
one
hand
time
in
of these dwarfs. They went into the woods and they got really sleepy when they touched this river, and they fell asleep and ended up almost getting eaten by trees.
So would we not possibly fall asleep touching this goop?
I mean, just don't touch the goop.
Mordecai, can you perform any sort of magic to maybe, I don't know, pull him out of there or push him or teleport him somehow?
No. No, I cannot. One thing that I will try, like just in case, actually, I'm going to point my finger towards him and use message to him
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
and say, Sir Clarence Crab, are you in there? You are able to respond to this message. We are here to free you.
No response.
Anything?
No.
He's unconscious then.
Yeah, like he's sleeping.
I'm gonna use Magic Stone and throw it at the wall, not at him. I just want to see how the Magic Stone reacts to the magic acid.
Okay. Yeah, you throw the stone in there. It just clanks, clink, 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 right on
And
the
it's-
rock.
Can't.
It doesn't.
Seems
It
like
doesn't.
it-
It doesn't
You
melt.
said it's like a waterfall, Max? Like it's...
Yeah, it's like a really heavy flow, like on a urinal.
Maybe we
like
can
over the whole wall,
Maybe
divert.
we can
constantly
redirect
flowing
the-
down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Perhaps we can hoist a stone or something else in
Doesn't
here
somebody
above
know
him
stone thingies, stone shaping?
Dude, if I was one level higher, I could move him with my tentacle, which is crazy.
I'm gonna start looking around in this chamber, Max, for anything that, maybe looks like I could, like...
None of you
Put
guys
it
have any
between
fucking
him and
spells
the-
that do that?
I don't have any
Uh,
spells.
Get better.
My friend.
I think that's Sir Ebelfirth.
No, just
I'm
like
fully
anything
tapped
move in general.
I haven't
There are
had a
def-
long rest in about 4 boss fights, okay?
Oh yeah, true.
There are definitely some stones that you could grab, even some pieces of skeleton of this large fish that looks like it was here at one point.
I basically want something that's gonna look thick enough that it could maybe hold up to the
yeah,
acid.
maybe we
for a
can
little
leverage.
Yeah, you would probably be able to find something like that. It's just the acid would have to go somewhere.
I got an idea.
bit. Can't I like direct it to the side, like kind of like
You
angle
can
it?
sure try.
Because I'm really big and strong right now, so maybe I could pick up a big rock
Yeah,
and do
you
that.
definitely try.
All right, I'm gonna grab like a boulder, basically.
Being
bring
big
that over.
Malik, being
carry it
big
over here.
Malik, what does that get you? Does it just get you a strength bonus, or do you have advantage on stuff?
I think I have advantage on strength checks.
Yeah, it's like the enlarged
Strength-based
spell.
skill
So
So here's the thing.
Give me 1 second here to read one thing. You can definitely go record. Well, at least voice what you're
Okay.
thinking.
If Malik, if you grab him, and even
I'm
if
not
you
putting my hands in that acid.
even if you fall asleep, like is he covered in the acid? Like is it like he's behind the acid?
the acid flows over him. Yeah.
Flows over him completely. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about falling asleep, Ricard. I'm worried about what happened to Osmond's vial happening to my hands.
I didn't see what happened to Osmond's file.
I will
It
use.
is quite gone.
I'll use enhance ability on Malik for Bear's endurance, so you will also get advantage on Constitution checks, and then you get 5 temporary hit points as well, which is not a lot.
Does that apply to saving throws? Because I don't even think there's a constitution-based skill.
Well, it
No.
says specifically checks, so there isn't a
Saving throws?
So what would that
Constitution
apply to?
check.
There are no checks.
Mal, grab one of these like rib bones and just like kind of like pry him out.
I could try that, but I think the bone would dissolve quite quickly.
Be fast.
Can I take a
I think
second
that's a better idea, actually.
to? Can I kind of like? I know that Malik did an Arcana check. Can I do like investigation to try to see if there's anything I can figure out to get him out of that stuff?
Sure. Yeah, you can roll an investigation check to see if there's anything you can discern.
See if I get any ideas. Investigation.
Can I look at this?
When I won't.
This statue over here that this orange crab was looking at.
Yeah, that looks like it's a statue of the stranger. It was broken probably some time ago. Mordecai, you can see that it looks like whatever this material is, it appears to not be corroding the stone behind it, and it appears to disappear into the sands as soon as it hits the bottom of the cave. And then it seems to reappear at the top without any form of corrosion either way. It seems to be confined specifically to just this area.
Is he on the ground physically, or is he slightly above the ground?
His feet are on the ground, on the sand.
Okay.
Can I take a javelin, Max, and just kind of like draw a little line in the sand from where the acid's going in away and see what happens?
Yeah, like try to like draw it out like you would like at the beach.
I want to make like a little trench.
Yeah,
see if
it doesn't move past touching the wall. So it doesn't make little puddles anywhere else. If you draw a little trench, it disappears the second it touches the sand.
What if I dig down?
If you dig down directly underneath it, it just continues to flow down until it hits sand.
Does it seem like there's a finite amount though of acid?
It does seem that way, yeah.
If we dig deep enough, there will not be enough acid to continually fall from the top to replenish itself, I think.
Is the acid water based? Because couldn't not Eldridge, my god, I'm blanking. Pat's character,
Well,
like move it?
actually, can I try something? Can we kind of back up for a second?
Is it physically or
Like physically? Yeah.
Like physically back up. Can you guys give me
I'm getting
some
behind this
physical
rock.
space here?
over here?
I will use the decanter of endless salt water
Okay.
and try to wash over Sir Crab.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
see, I'll use like whatever, I think it's
uncork it.
geyser or whatever, yeah.
And you just start spraying salt water against this acid to see if you can dilute it or wash it away enough. It does spray like a freaking fire hose. You see that it appears to be having an effect for sure, because they're not mixing, but it's just blowing part of the acid to the side. You can see, if you hold it there for a few seconds, you can see a little twitch.
I think it's working.
So
Mordecai.
I'm gonna do something maybe kind of uncanny here a little bit. I'm gonna, if I step here, am I like, I'm not in the fucking acid, right?
No, you can get right up to it, but yeah, it doesn't like come off a distance off the wall.
Malik, can you maybe perhaps scooch that blue crab to the side a little bit and maybe get ready to catch Sir Crab?
Okay, I'm gonna like gently take the crab and just like pick him up and put him over here, I guess.
Well, I guess maybe
It's
you
like
don't.
Pinching.
Maybe
at
you
the wall.
shouldn't go over there actually to catch him. I just don't want him to get hurt, but I don't want you to. I don't
Just
want you
direct your water directly onto like a concentrated point, and I'll like point to like.
hold
Is he
on.
wearing clothes?
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm
he's wearing old
gonna
clothes.
use the geyser again, which allows me to push him. Does it actually? Hold on. Let me read that again before I declare what I'm doing.
If you can clear a hole like you did before, maybe I can reach in and pull him out.
Let me just look at it for 1 second. Oh, it's objects. It's not people, and he's not an object, I guess.
Just try to keep the acid away from a specific spot, and I will reach in and grab his shirt and pull him.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, you're spraying a specific spot, right in his chest, or what?
Yeah. I don't want to like
Shoulder, I
bludgeon
guess.
him, but
All
yeah.
right. Spraying him, Malik. You see,
I'm
you
gonna try
see.
to lightning quick, like grab him and just pull.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make an athletics check?
I'm so fast right now. 19.
19 is real good. You don't seem to have a problem. You reach in and you grab a fistful of his shirt, you pull. You do feel a bit of a tingle on your fingers, as it seems like there's probably a little bit of acid built up. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, do I get any benefit from Mordecai's thing, or from
I think
what is it?
enhanced ability only works on skill checks.
All right, so I'll
Which is so weird because there really isn't a Constitution
Natural
skill
20
check, and you got a natural 20 anyway.
Natural 20. Excellent. You just kind of shrug it off as you're enormous, and you pull out this limp, damp figure, set him down, or hold him, whatever you want to do. You do still take 7 acid damage.
Ow!
Oh my god,
Shake
shut
my
up.
hand out and like, good thing we didn't do that directly.
That was pretty good. Good job, Malik.
Yeah,
You
good
guys
work.
see this-
I'm gonna like fist bump Mordecai and forget that I'm really big and just like push him a little bit.
I fist bump him back, and I like do that thing where it's like I almost the fucking acid, and then I catch myself.
I'm gonna put him down quickly, but as gently as I can without like throwing him down.
Okay, you toss him down a little bit of ways from this waterfall. You see these crabs scurry up to him.
What are they saying?
Oops. They say,
How's he
You're
look?
free. You're free. You're free.
Is he waking up?
I'll try to again use the decanter of salt water, and I'll try to rinse them off. And while I'm doing that, I'll use cure wounds. And unfortunately, I don't have any lower fucking spell slots, so I have to third level it. But 3d8.
Maybe we should give him a little bit of space here. I'm gonna back up.
21
Oh.
sweet salty heals.
Yeah, you spray him down with the hose. See like a little bit of any acid that's left seems to seep into the sand and disappear. And he coughs up. Just rolls over to the side. A bunch of water spraying down on him. I assume you stop once he starts
Oh
to
yeah,
cough.
yeah.
He turns over. Oh. What's all this?
I guess some could call it a rescue party, Sir Clarence Crab, on behalf of Lily, your loved one. And I will then again present the bronze crab.
He reaches his hand out, takes it from you. Is that so? See him smile.
Show him the thing, Mordecai.
The thing?
He just
Yeah,
gave
the
him
thing
the thing.
that she gave us.
Yeah, that
He
was
just
it.
gave-
That
he
bronze
just gave
crab
it to
was
him.
Oh, you give it to him. Okay.
It's been a long, long time.
Is he Cajun?
Yes.
Real glad to see y'all.
Yes, glad to see that we were able to get you out of your acid prison.
Yes, the trials we went through to get here were quite difficult.
Yeah, that was actually kind of a pain in the ass, come to think of it.
So why? Why did you do it?
Well, you
'Cause
know,
fuck the handle.
if there's one thing that Mordecai loves, it's love. So, Lily made a bargain that we could not deny. We will hopefully be the beneficiary of a little bit of aid in stopping the Corsair King. But, yeah, you know. You gotta help love conclude love, you know?
Yes, there is a powerful foe that we will be facing soon, and we were told that you might be able to help us if we were able to free you.
Okay, one of you can roll persuasion with advantage, or you guys can each roll if you want. It's up to you.
Mordecai's got the better score, I think.
Rickard, you do see his ear perk up when you say
Out
fuck
of-
the handles.
Out of 10, I have a 9.
Out of 10? It's a weird
Yeah,
number.
I know.
What about out of 20?
I have 9.
Okay, I have 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll roll with advantage then. Dude, so good on these rolls lately.
So
24! I take back the fucking pessimistic thing I just said.
4 is pretty good. Well, that's nice. He stands up, gonna dust himself off. Ooh. Well, I'd like to get out of here. Having fun.
Yeah,
I can agree
think
with that.
I think the rescue mission doesn't conclude until we safely get you out, so that is hopefully the next step. Do you
Alright.
happen to know a quicker way out than the way that we came in? Are you more familiar with these caverns than we are?
Seen the same one for some time. Can't say I know a way in or out.
How long
Are
have
you
you been
able-
down here? Just out of curiosity.
Hard to say. Seems like centuries.
What year is it, do you think? Like, what year was it that you last remember?
I believe they called it Age of Heroes.
Do I know anything about the Age of Heroes?
You certainly would all know that's like a general, like it's like a, almost like an ACBC for Westeros. The Age of Heroes was pretty much the age of first men taking over Westeros and making a pact with the children. So all the most famous first men myths and legendary figures were in that period. And then the Andals came.
Huh.
Long time ago.
What's the age now?
Thousands of years ago.
The Age of Dragons, right?
You guys would be doing it as AC now after conquest of Aegon the Conqueror, so it is 200 AC. But
You
this,
must
this
have,
Age of Heroes was thousands of years ago.
You must have questions about the state of the world then, Sir Crab.
Well, yeah. How's my girl?
She
she's
seems
in
well.
fine
Waiting
health.
for you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are you able to walk independently there, Sir Crab?
Oh, I think so.
If we
Cool.
leave here, should we take a rest? Right now?
I don't want to spend a second in here longer than I have to.
I mean, in
Yeah.
here is... If we have to go out where we came in, right?
Well, again, it goes to say that those trials may come back or something, so I think we should get out as quickly as possible.
And I don't think our new friend wants to spend any more time in here. He's been here
I
for a long
swear
time.
I could have heard something starting to rustle around in the stranger's room, so I think we should
Yeah.
probably...
So you're telling me that you're confident that the stranger is not already up?
I think we have already passed the trials.
Rickard,
So we
this
go
blue
the-
crab comes up to you and it like pinches you.
What do you want?
We go.
He
Alright.
wants to come too.
Alright,
Come on,
Let
crab
us-
people!
get out of here! Let us be on our way. Let
These
us
two
leave.
crabs move over to the statue that you guys first saw when you came in, the one of the father. And there's another crab hanging out outside of it, but they both go to this one specifically. And Rickard, you just keep hear them keep saying, "We go."
Wait, where? Oh, okay.
Ricard, those...
What are the crabs saying, Ricard?
Oh, they're saying we go.
Crabs want to come too?
Is there an entrance here?
See one of the crabs walks into the rubble and disappears.
Like, through it?
Oh.
Through it?
Yeah, just seems to have stepped right through it, vanishes.
Alright, I'll try next. Put my hand in there.
You feel air on the other side.
I stick my head through it.
You poke your head through, and you see a similar chamber, but you hear off in the distance the ocean.
Oh, yes. Fresh
Ricard.
air.
Is that the
Ricard,
way?
what do you
Ah!
got in there?
Ricard?
Do you go through?
Does he phase through the rocks, or does he climb through a hole?
I phased through the
He
rocks.
phases through the rocks.
Oh,
I even fit?
I follow.
All right.
Can I fit through?
You it would be it's gonna be tight. You think you could probably squeeze through, yeah, but it's gonna be really snug. Oof.
I'll grab hold
Might
of
not- you might not
Malik's
actually
arm
fit
and I'll
through.
just drag him.
It's gonna be really- oh boy. Okay.
My ass is stuck.
Just wiggle it.
I'm trying.
Wiggle.
I'm wearing full plate.
It's just scraping. scraping noise of your wiggling, just rubbing against these rocks. It's very difficult. Ed's trying to push your ass from behind. This is like a whole team effort trying to get you through.
Anybody have some grease?
Mordecai has a tentacle if you want.
No, that's all right.
Ebelfirth does follow. Say, he's back there doing something. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty tight. You guys can get through. Malik is barely able to scrape through, as it's very narrow. You're moving quite slowly.
I'm like crouch walking.
Crab walking.
Nice. Ricard, you are up ahead. Oh, let me get your torch.
Ricard, I would go around these corners with caution.
I think I have a light anyway.
Yes, but I can still see slightly further than you, I believe.
Oh, I was talking to Max.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I have that vision.
Get out of my way. I don't want
There's
to be
like
in this tunnel anymore.
some stuff here.
I see
yeah.
some stairs.
Hey,
Go like shove Eldritch really hard.
Osmond just goes tumbling.
what's down there?
The path is
no.
too windy for me to truly see.
You see a lot of debris. You guys can all hear the ocean sloshing around. It makes like a murmuring sound as
In which
Castle
direction?
Above takes its name from these caves. You guys know you are in the Whispers.
Can I
The
investigate?
ocean is coming from the north side of the map, Ricard.
Can I investigate these crates and shit in here?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Is there anything
Okay.
down there?
There's some crates and like some hammocks or something. There's like a
there-
bed and a desk, I think,
There
or like a
wasn't
big
really
net and a desk.
anything down at the bottom.
You do see a large, it's actually a homemade cage. You see it's roped together.
What's that?
What is that?
Clothes?
Looks like some debris, some clothes.
Can I look closer at this? And is this a bottle?
Yep.
Is there a
Just
message in the
some
bottle?
I look-
Some wreckage and some crap. Doesn't look like anything special.
Nothing. Yeah, no message in that
Yeah.
bottle.
Looks like trash.
Message in my
Ricard, can you ask these crabs the right way to go? I'm lost.
It wasn't the stairs. The stairs wasn't the right way to go.
I missed you all day long.
What's this way?
I missed you all day
Ricard,
long.
you can see that is certainly the exit.
I
Okay.
love
You can see that it just drops off into a cliff from there. You can hear the ocean. You go poke your head out. You can look above. You can see up the top cliff where the Whispers ruins are. Mordecai, you can see this area looks pretty familiar as you turn around the corner and you recognize the very first chamber that you guys came into. As it appears you guys left through the back door of the dungeon.
Alright, get the fuck out of here.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, let's leave all the way to the left.
I love you.
Did Eldridge roll his investigation check? Oh, it was the 7?
I
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah, you can't really tell much.
I love you.
Was there barrels?
It looks like a bunch of old supplies, and people were definitely living here doing something, but there's nothing left. Everything's waterlogged, everything's broken.
Oh, okay.
Looks like there's a couple of broken rum bottles, but not much you can discern.
Okay.
You can. I love you.
Max's webcam light's definitely on.
Oh yeah, it definitely is actually. It's funny.
That's true, actually.
I thought he was doing it on purpose before.
Yes.
You wanted, yeah.
Open mouth kiss me.
You wanted Brodian?
No, he wants to really open his mouth.
Right.
Right. Oh, thank you, honey. It's so nice. I love you.
All right.
I love
You guys get to the mouth of the cave. Do you want to try and like climb up, or what's your plan?
Wanna get
did we
out
drop, like, a
however
rope
I
in
am
or
able.
something?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you guys did do that. And there's a couple of small handholds, but I'll say you guys can pretty much forgo the check with that rope that you put there.
Malik will probably still have to use the fucking handholds because he's so heavy.
But Malik's not gonna have a problem.
I have advantage on my.
Malik's not gonna have a problem.
Yeah, so we will
I'm so powerful right now.
ascend the rope.
Okay.
Ascend.
Malik, you see Revan fly by. Notices that you guys are pretty much the same size and does not come to pick you up.
Hello, friend. Give him a nice little stroke for the feathers.
All right. You guys can see that Clarence is following you. Oops, here.
What happened? What happened? What happened?
Nice. They're back up top to the whispers.
Freedom.
You see Lily come running over. Clarence go and they embrace. My girl. He grabs her, swings her around, gives her a big old smooch.
Let me shower and I can up, okay?
They hold Lily for a while,
Let me shower.
and you can see Lily turn to you guys. You've done it. I had my doubts, but you did it.
It got to a spot that we had our doubts that we could make it all the way through, but the unbroken remain as such, and the vestiges of the seven. Is that the right word? Vestiges? I don't know. I'm going with it.
Yeah, that'll work.
They fall. They fall. They fell.
Well, you've done your part. What would you have of us?
Well, you had implied that there was some help that you could offer us to defeat and or track down the Corsair King to a more precise location so that we are not fluttering about the ocean's waters endlessly trying to track down a mist of a man.
Yes, Sir Crab. We've been told by Lily that you are quite a powerful individual. Would you join us in battle against this Corsair King?
Sounds like that's the deal y'all made.
Let me shower. Let me shower.
Now that it takes us here fresh air, I do feel like it's about time I stretch my legs.
Yeah, your sea legs.
And it's not Sir, it's just Clarence. Sir's that handle crap.
Fair enough, Clarence.
You see him go over. He takes out the token that you passed on to him, Mordecai, and you can see it starts to glow a little bit. And then Malik, you can see his back like just start to ripple as his body immediately starts to expand. It's like you see his skin start to harden and turn into exoskeleton-like. His arm bursts out with a massive claw. Huge shell carapace explodes out of his back. Large tentacles. And he looks like he seems to be even wearing some sort of helmet attire. As Clarence
has evolved. It's a
crab as he sits on the edge of this
That
cliff
is
here.
fucking scary, dude.
And,
Wow.
Wow.
and he leaps
Just
off,
a shower and then I'll take you.
splashes into the ocean. He will do some reconnaissance.
Very
You
cool.
all look like you could take a breather.
Yeah, that is the
lovely.
understatement of the ages, that is for sure.
Did you eat any dinner?
No.
What?
Yes. Yeah. You guys can go ahead and take yourselves a long rest.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
hell yeah.
Eventually, Malik will get a little bit smaller
My enlargement goes
after a
for 4
couple hours.
Level
and
4.
Nice.
you guys would be able to level up.
Hell yeah, baby!
Dang.
Did it. You guys made it through.
Oh, it's so nice to have my things back. Not level up. What am I gonna do?
Oh,
I'm gonna do-
sweet.
I think I'm just gonna stick with Paladin, man.
War magic.
Oh my god, dude. These fucking 3rd level spells are so fucking... so tasty, so delicious.
Ooh, I get some. A couple of spells.
Yeah, you're just in time for a level up.
Oh, now y'all done fucked up.
So they were able to free Clarence Crab.
How terrible.
Now we have a monster on our side for a change.
Oh, how terrible was his visage?
He's
It's
terrifying.
pretty scary.
It's pretty scary, dude. Pretty
Good,
scary.
good.
What do you
I'm
think?
excited to never talk to him again.
He's a
Oh,
huge
he's
sized
he's
monster.
helping us, my
He's,
guy.
he's part of the party now, bro.
Yeah, he's,
I was
they,
afraid
they,
of
gave,
that.
they gave him a ring.
And on
He's
that
in
day, the Unbroken grew a little bit more crabby and a little bit more strong.
Yes,
We
sir.
Barely handle the crabbiness we currently have.
Level 12.
Oh my god, boys. I got some fucking damage resistance now, baby.
You got damage resist?
Oh, I got some damage resistance now, baby.
Wow.
Your boy, he's now
How'd I get
resistant
it?
to cold damage.
Have we
Ooh,
been
I
hit
think
by
it's
cold
very-
damage, like, at all?
Yeah, I got a couple blasted cone of cold once, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was in the dragon pit.
Remember that one time?
Also, there
that-
was that creature in the deep. It's definitely dealing cold damage out.
Yeah, I think that cold damage is gonna come in handy in the
I can
later
call
half
out.
of this campaign, so yeah. And my tentacle is slightly more useful now too.
That's good. It's always good to have a more useful cold damage tentacle.
When you are a creature you see takes damage with it while within 10 feet of the tentacle, I can use my reaction to choose one of those creatures and reduce the damage that hit that creature by 1d8 when you reach 10th level in this class. Damage is reduced to 2d8. So, I can reduce damage, boys.
Oh, this is
All
such
right.
a difficult.
Goddamn.
I'm finally above 100 hit points.
Did you take a fighter level, Rico?
And now I have war magic. But I have to cast a cantrip in order to do it. I only have. Oh wait! I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
So do I go ability score improvement, or do I decide to take a feat for the first time of the cleric?
Feats are pretty good.
Do I
You got
want
Warcaster?
an ability score improvement and another cantrip, or another level 4 spell slot, or do I want to take a paladin level, which all it will do is give me 2 spells from my oath, but next level I would get Aura of Courage, which is really good.
Hard decision, the multi-class.
I think I might do Paladin because I think Aura of Courage is going to be super valuable to us. Based on what Max has thrown at us so far. And for those of you that don't know, Aura of Courage means that if you're in my Aura of Protection, you are immune to the frightened condition.
Nice.
Immune is pretty good. Not just advantage. Straight up
15
and-
Pretty
feet?
damn good.
10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet.
I mean,
That's pretty good.
My aura doesn't become 15 feet until
Like the 18 or
What level
something.
does
It's high up there.
yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm never gonna get there. Oh yeah, because I want improved divine smite. I'm just gonna take paladin level. 'Cause the shit that comes after this is just too good. Too good.
Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so now I learned 2 spells I'm pretty excited about. And I get to have those prepared for free.
It's always nice.
You'll love to see it.
So, do I want my spell attack modifier to go up by 1? Or
Yes.
to, or do I just, yeah, I mean, a +8 to a +9 is pretty nice. Or I can get Warcaster, which is, it gives me advantage on concentration-related saving throws, and I can use certain spells,
Odie really likes Forecaster.
and I can use certain spells as opportunity attacks. That might be fucking. Although I do use most of them for. I mean, Torn also Ritual Caster for fucking healing spells might be fucking awesome if we run into another thing where we're out of hit dice. But I don't think I can do that.
This is not a super exciting level up for me, but it's a step towards greatness.
One step at a time.
That's right.
Dude, I can play so many more songs now as a level 12 bard. Guys, I can play so many songs now as a level 12 bard. It's insane what my performance is like now.
Connection to Sir Eberford unstable or lost.
Well,
Does it say that?
Yeah, it says that
Hold on, let me try something.
for me. If don't try anything if it's fine for you. I can try and reconnect you. Well, or never mind. Everyone is so still right now.
I think people are just generally
Everyone's
still,
reading.
yeah.
It just looked like, I thought like everyone was frozen, but no, everyone was just standing still.
Max, do you are you intentionally using your computer's microphone?
No. I thought it just was the, I don't even know how to do that.
4 times level. And now my level is 12. Lupin gets hit points too.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh god, that crispy Max voice. Urgh.
Oh, and now that we're level 12, Ed level's up too. To 4.
Yep, he is a level 4 now. No,
Oh, the crispy
Yeah, level 4, yeah.
voice. Yes.
Yay, Ed, yay. That means Ed gets an ability score improvement, guys. That's exciting.
At one point does he get let's see, I can actually tell you.
Level 4 fighter. What will he get for that? Let's see.
He gets nothing. It's just an ability score improvement. Level 5 he gets an extra attack.
Yeah, that'll be huge. We get to shoot his bow twice.
Yeah, but we have to reach
I'm super
level
torn.
15.
I could finally
Is
get
his fighting style, actually, what is Ed's fighting style, Max?
It's alright, but Ed's fighting style is certainly archery.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, if it's not already archery, we should probably have him switch to it.
Also, Ed's gonna be leaving, right?
Yeah,
Ed,
Ed's gonna
Try
be,
not to bleed to death.
Ed's
Ed.
gonna be getting the fuck out of here like tomorrow, I think.
Yeah,
right?
right? Yeah.
He is? Where's he going?
Back home.
We talk about that?
Yeah.
I thought
We
he said he
convinced him.
wanted to see it through to the end.
Oh my god, he's gonna see
did?
it
No.
through to his end.
No, Ed.
When did
They
you
didn't.
convince him?
Yeah, we convinced him.
Okay.
Say fuck you, Ed. Get out of here.
Okay. Oh, and what martial archetype is he? I didn't even
He's
know.
a champion.
Oh, he's a champion. He crits on 19. That's sick.
Yep, Ed's crit actually a
Yeah.
fair amount of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got that max dice.
Well, that's always helpful. It's always helpful to not have the computer just decide what dice you roll.
Oh my god.
If you trust those sort of things.
I trust the random number generator. Yes.
Well, that's very generous of you. You guys will
Ooh.
get yourselves a whole night's sleep if you'd like. You can sleep in this ruin of a castle. Let me know when you're done
I
tinkering.
feel like I might take a misty step.
What?
Go Fey touch.
Ooh,
You're lagging bad.
Fey touched.
Yeah, it lagged bad for me too. I think I will take Pat, get out of your basement.
Before we rest, I will take this opportunity now, since Malik is slightly smaller and less pitching a tent.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll go over and I'll say, I know it was a small task, but
Hey,
was
talking
actually
about his
quite-
penis.
quite effective getting that guy out of that acid water there. That was some good collaboration there.
Oh,
Malik.
yes, certainly. It definitely still hurt my hand a little bit, but it had to be done.
Let me see it. Let me see your hand.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fine
it's
now. I
super
slipped it
badass.
off.
Do you have it?
Let me
Do
see
you
it.
have a cool new scar now?
No, after a good night's sleep, I feel right as rain.
Let me see your
This is the
hand.
magic of D&D. Long
I
rest.
hold up my hand. It's actually perfectly unscarred. 'cause
I-
I'm down
I
to
look at
24
it,
Constitution.
And I smack it. You're fine.
That's rude, Ricard. You're rude.
Okay. I just said I was fine. I just said that.
Hey man, sometimes you need to talk.
In fact, I feel better than ever. Do you guys feel stronger? Some...
I feel like I just did a bunch of
I'm
push-ups.
just doing cartwheels around Revan. I don't know what you're
So
talking
we
about, guys.
have,
I'm gonna go to sleep now. And I just like pass out. Do that thing where kids do. It's
All right, I have to do.
I don't know. I'm not sleepy at all, guys. I don't.
I'm not sleepy at all. I can hang out all day.
I get 9 more hit
And
points.
so as you guys finish
more
up your
punchy points.
tinkering, in the morning time, you guys would wake up, have your normal terrible road breakfast, and eventually you'd hear a splash and Clarence would return and turn into his small size person.
Hello, Clarence. Good morning.
Morning, y'all. Quite a bit
that's
of chatter
Clarence.
about this here pirate.
Anything good? Anything bad?
Oh, all bad. All bad.
Oh shit. Retro.
Seems like he's really storing all sorts of arcane mishaps here and there. Sounds like y'all
Yes,
might have
we
run
have
into
to-
some of that.
We have destroyed several of his holdings in our hunt for him, but we have yet to encounter the man himself.
Well, I reckon you'll see him at that there volcano island.
Volcano Island.
Dragonstone?
Seems to be the place.
Why were they so adamant that he wasn't
I knew
there?
it was Dragonstone. I told you all it was
Um,
Dragonstone.
Yeah, we all knew it
No
was
one believed
Dragonstone.
me.
No, we all believed
I-
you.
No, you told me that I should trust Blood.
No,
I do
definitely
not
didn't.
mean to. Just more out of curiosity. How did you gain that intel that he was at that island specifically?
Oh, the sea told me. All things live in it.
Well, that's good enough for me. Can I? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's good enough. That's good.
All right. Well, best of luck out there.
Ebelfirth. Wait, you're not coming with us?
Oh, I suppose I could do that for someone likes you, done such a favor for me.
I think that would be quite
Yes, I
the
understand it.
surprise
Your
rolling
domain is
rolling up to the Corsair King with the mighty likes of Clarence Crab himself. That'd be
the
quite
sea is
the,
your domain, is it not, Clarence? Surely you do not want to share it with such a man as
Well,
this.
I appreciate that, y'all, but Cracklaw Point's my home. But a deal is a deal. I'll sink some of that man's ships for you.
Fuck yeah.
All right, well, that's good enough for me.
About how many days out is Dragonstone from here now?
You taking that there ship?
Yes, that's our vessel of choice currently.
Oh, y'all could be there today.
Oh,
Ebelfirth, can you warn the Targaryens?
I could send a message.
Perhaps Bloodraven. I don't think that anyone else would take our warning
Yeah,
seriously.
well, I've been told not to send things directly into certain people's heads.
yeah. He was very certain that there was no incursion there. Do you know anything of Grey Gallows, Clarence? Did you hear any whispers of the waters about that place?
You're talking about island covered in shadow, yeah?
Yes, the precise one, actually.
I would not go there, my friend.
Wow.
Would not.
Why not?
Nothing but death. And not the kind you come back from.
Alright.
Well, it's a good thing we skipped that one, eh, guys?
Yeah, I guess it was good that we didn't press the point on that one. Well, men. Yeah, men.
Yeah, that was like almost the first one that we went to.
I'll kind of side eye
Almost.
when I say men, and I'll say, are we ready for this then? Because it sounds like today will be the day.
It's do or die, right?
Man,
Hmm.
I probably have more hit points than you.
Do we know what he's doing there? Do we know why he is at Dragonstone?
Yeah, he's probably getting ready for a fucking like crazy ritual or some shit.
Well, there's some magics at that island, is there not?
Sure is. Yeah, definitely is magical island in nature.
He's probably trying
Because I'm just wondering if we are going to be walking into a trap.
Well, it sounds like even if he is there, I mean, there is a different force that is overseeing the works of that island, so maybe we'll have a little bit of backup, possibly, but I don't think that we can count on it.
Yes, what happened to the Targaryen soldiers that garrison the keep there, I wonder?
Honestly, the Corsair King likely just snuck into the island right below their noses.
You guys certainly do have some maps of Dragonstone. You went over with Ares, and he told you that the chambers that you saw in those maps are not public knowledge. And that he was very upset, or very nervous rather, that that information would be had by anybody else.
Did
Showed
it seem like
caverns
those...
deep down below the volcano, the mountain itself.
Did it seem like those like access points to those caverns would be just in the middle of the castle, or was it like an exterior?
It was a profile side view, so you're not really sure. But you would imagine that, there was just a hole in the side someone might have seen, but, you're really not sure. I don't think any of you guys have ever been to Dragonstone.
I'm gonna wander off and try and send a message to Ares.
Okay.
Let's cast some sending here.
Tell him we have evidence of a certain incursion. Clear and definite evidence.
Yeah, he's not gonna take that the best. This guy's gonna have a
Incursion?
fucking panic attack. And I'm just going to
Wait.
What?
Before you do that, are we sure we should tell them about this? Because they were like really adamant that it wasn't a thing. They like were trying to steer us away from that. I just
I
got
would
the
rather them know we are going there than go there without permission.
All right.
They told us not to go there. If they see us go there without us talking to them first, they may think that we are up to no good.
We are up to no good. That's what we do.
Well, we're up to the most good right now.
We are not up to no good. We are doing the mission assigned to us.
Yeah, I don't know that we're doing anything bad. I mean, we did just revive a crab god thing, Clarence. But, I mean, this.
Well, obviously, don't tell them about
I'm just gonna kind of look over my shoulder and just wave gently at Clarence and turn back. Yeah, no, I think they're gonna know. I don't think that secret's gonna keep itself super well. But sure. And I'm just going to cast sending. Let's see. Is that? I thought that was a 3rd level. Maybe it's 4th. All right, and start spinning my wire. Ares, we have evidence that an incursion has occurred at Dragonstone. Send word multiple ways to the garrison. We set out that way shortly. 24 words.
Pretty impressive.
I'm just gonna wait for the nerd king of Westeros to.
Yeah, it's gonna take 1 minute.
Oh no.
Bodhi.
I'm gonna wait for King
Bodhi.
King Weeaboo of Westeros to confirm that he is getting my message.
We
You guys can't go there because we don't believe you because that's
That's exactly-
the narrative plot needs to be driven forward. So please don't go there.
Well,
Where did you get this information?
dude, he almost talks like the good doctor.
The good
We're
doctor? I was-
pretty sure that nothing's going on at Dragonstone. Please don't go there.
I am the historian.
I am a historian.
All magic dealings will have to go through me.
Malik, you didn't drink one of my potions that are for my flaccid dick, did you?
That he did.
I did do that. I did drink that.
It's only weird if you think about it. While we're here, if any of you would like to let me know what your new amount of pencil stabs you can receive without dying is.
mine
111.
What did you
Whoa,
have
for
me at
real?
before?
Dang, I feel pretty
Let's
strong.
see. Mordecai had you at 86. Where are you at now, Mordecai?
I think that was off a little bit. I'm at 95 now.
Okay.
90,
I'm
95.
only at 103.
Wow. I feel
I gotta up
so
my power a
powerful.
little
What the
bit.
fuck?
Where are you at, Ricard?
I'm at 107.
I have as much health now as Malik, so.
Nice.
It's because I have 3 levels in cleric, so I have some low hit dice levels.
Yeah, my dwarven shit's been the going full blown life cleric's been pretty awesome.
Yeah, what are those, D12s or something?
I don't know. I'm letting Roll20 figure
Cleric
it
is
out
8.
for me.
Yeah, I've been letting roll 20.
Cleric is D8.
D8?
Yeah.
I think I'm a
Cleric
fighter,
is D8,
so.
Paladin is D10. What is fighter 12? No, Barbarian is 12. Barbarian's
Uh,
the only 12, I think.
Yeah, I think fighter's only 10 too.
Yeah.
But I take the min, whatever.
I should have multi-classed again in the Barbarian. That would have been fun.
That would have been pretty rad.
I fly into a Barbarian rage and then I Divine Smite.
What are Ed's
I will
hit?
for-
What's Ed's hit points now?
Yikes.
There's 40 now is his hit points.
Oh shit! I still have Boris on my sheet, and it makes me
Not
sad
bad,
every
man.
time I see it.
Oh.
I miss my boy Boris.
You hear
Oh,
back in
worse.
your head, Sir Ebelfirth. Oh, Sir Ebelfirth.
What? How do you know that?
Motherfucker.
God damn it.
That's all he says. How do you know that?
That's all he says.
I'm just gonna be like,
Do you relay that to us?
I'm gonna turn and be like, he wants to know how we know.
You know what you can tell him?
I think I think what he should know
How much
from
power
that
does it cost
message
you
is
to
that
send these messages?
On a scale of 1 to 6, it's about a 4.
I think that we should just be on our
I
way
think
now.
we
For
should
he was
let him hang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that, or you can tell him Ricard talked to a crab and the crab told him. Because
No,
technically,
I think it was pushing the limits of reason within using that the first number 4. I
What?
think we need to preserve those.
preserve him for what? What are we doing now? Instantly
We're-
got into battle?
I mean, we're going to, by the end of today, possibly be toe-to-toe with the Corsair King himself.
It's gonna take us more than a day, right? To get there?
No?
No, Clarence said that we could get there today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're close.
Hmm.
We are very, very close.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna go get back on your ship, or what are you doing?
Yeah. Be like, Clarence, do you have like a timeline on when you're gonna start fucking with the Corsair King?
Y'all tell me. Not exactly a military genius.
We
Yeah.
ride. Let us. No time like the present.
Will you engage us? Will you engage him directly in battle with us, Clarence?
What you mean?
When we fight the Corsair King, will you be at our side?
Oh yeah, I'll help out.
Very well. I think that is the most important thing. If we cut off the head, the rest of the fleet will die.
You pulling them out to me.
We're just here. You get him.
Get him! Get him, boy! Sick him!
Sick balls, Clarence.
Sick him, Clarence! Sick him!
Yeah, that sounds so fucking redneck. Sick of Clarence!
Get him, boy!
Clarence, you get him real good, right? Right.
Pinch
Right,
his
that's
ass!
sweet.
Pinch him!
Oh, I'll get him.
Fetch me the switch, Clarence.
Jesus.
God.
Never go full
That's
Adrian
funny.
Peterson.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go start walking towards the boat. Be like, that's really all the questions he How do you know? Fucking Harry.
How will we signal you to come to our side, Clarence, when the battle begins? Do you have some sort of maybe like a signal or a horn we can?
Oh, if
send
you
out?
want to blow a horn or something, that's fine. But I mean, I can always just see you.
Oh, okay.
I'll just
well, if
stay
you can
real
see
close,
us, that's
like.
fine.
He's got that crab vision.
I think he
I'm
can
not sure
swim
if that
pretty
makes me feel
well.
better, but okay, that sounds good.
Real strong swimmer, faster than that there ship.
Good. As we walk away from them towards the boat, I'm just gonna murmur to the group, "What the hell did we just unleash?"
We have made a large mistake, I think. But that's tomorrow's problem. Today we have to kill a king.
As long as he stays friendly to us, I don't particularly care what he does, to be honest.
Yeah, we're gonna end up killing him later, I think.
No, he's my friend.
No, Clarence is our friend.
Yeah, you guys haven't been around
Right.
Westeros a long time in civilization. No one stays a friend forever.
Listen, maybe it's
That's
because
pessimistic,
that
Everford.
Andal thinking that no one stays friends.
Nobody turns on each other in Bravos. Well, sometimes they challenge each other to duels, but it's all friendly and above board when they kill each other. But it's all expected.
guys really
yes,
way and above
friendly.
It really sounds like we're saying the same thing, just using different terms.
Friendly duels.
Nobody stabs you in the back in Bravos. They
What
stab
if
you
they
in the
knock you
front.
down before they stab you on the ground?
That's
Well,
part
that's
of the
legal.
duel.
Yeah, they duel with words.
If you can't block the trip, well, that's just your own
They
clumsy
duel
footwork.
with words here.
That has not been my experience.
All right, you guys start to head down the path that you took up the Whispers. It winds down to the cliffs a little ways back, and there's a narrow switchback, sketchy stair that goes down to where your small rowboats are docked. And you guys make it down there and start rowing out to your ship. You pull right up to the Lady Farman. You guys are officially on board here. Malik, I imagine you probably fly your way around. You guys can see as you get on board your ship, you see Clarence and Lily sharing a final embrace up on the cliffside, and then Clarence leaps off and makes his grotesque transformation just before he hits the surface of the water. Goes splashing in. You see a large shadow shape pass under the boat, and he's off.
Did the crew
yeah.
see that? Captain, we have enlisted a horrible monster on our side.
I
for a
don't
change.
think that was a good idea. That beast looks dangerous.
Exactly, and that's
It's
why
only
it's
'cause
good to
it's
have him on
you.
our side.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
said the same thing about Malik when we met him too, but that's worked out generally okay.
I put my hands on my fists on my.
Seems like some sort of demon crab creature.
Well,
Now you
Wow.
yeah, I was gonna
Someone
say
else
now
called
you
it.
sound just like
That's
Malik.
What did you do up there?
We got the location of the Corsair King, and now we are going to go kill him.
I had a long conversation with the Seven. And
Sir Ebelfrith is engaged now. I slapped him.
I'm just gonna be like, and there goes my chance of ever having heirs. What do they call them?
I don't think I follow.
We're gonna need rum first, but let's just get underway.
Where are we headed to?
Dragonstone.
Oh, all right. I'll get the ship to set sail. Get old Timberly on the job.
Timberly.
Oh, and Captain, tell them to be highly alert.
Will do.
We expect to engage the Corsair King in combat off the shore
Oh.
of Dragonstone.
Well, think we're going to take any direct fire?
With any luck,
I
the
don't
Corsair
know.
King will be land-bound. To be honest,
Maybe
hopefully we're
use
not
your
on the sea.
special scout birds.
Verb UAV,
Like
up
a
in
not
the sky.
sink old Lady Farman here.
Yeah, I don't think that would be favorable to have it sunk either.
Especially when I got these giant crab monsters going around my boat.
Yeah, we could send out the birds ahead. When do you want us to send them out?
I'll let you know when we're getting close.
All right. Bird
This crew
UAV
gets to
at
work.
ready.
You start working on stuff. You can see
this,
Halden Half Maester is up on the deck, and he's just taking notes.
If I roll poorly on that Maggie's good, Max, how long am I out for?
Let me double check.
Turns out Eldridge stress smokes before we fight.
You really
if
wanna
you
take
put
damage
the
right now,
poison
man?
on it. It is
I'm trying to die.
There we go. 1 hour.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm absolutely just gonna go sit on the back of the top deck near where the guy is steering, so he can yell at me if he needs to, and I'm just gonna light up a big, fat, dank, spider venomy bowl.
Okay.
And I hit that poison tush.
All right, go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
I think I saw a guy outside the fucking Strange Brew who did the same thing.
No, I think that was meth, actually.
Tomato.
Is there a difference here?
Yeah.
You're out, dude.
Oh my
9.
God,
You
dude.
fail. As you are so high that you just body starts to stiffen, and you just kind of sit there and you just straight up can't move for an hour.
Nice.
What should
Some
we
people
do
come
with
by
them?
and start to talk to you, but you just can't move.
I just warg into Raj and I'm just chilling on some air currents, just floating back and forth a little bit.
Nice.
Occasionally I'll fly, land on my own shoulder, and peck me in the side of the head, and then I'll fly off some more.
T-pose.
Yeah.
You're forcing yourself into an out-of-body experience. That's fucked up.
What kind of mushrooms were those, man?
Are
Yeah,
you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Sometimes I stop and I wonder, is this the fight that's going to be the last time I ever get a chance to enjoy some of that Maggie's good?
That's what you think about as you're dying in a foxhole.
Fair.
Do I get to have some more weed?
Is this going to be the last opportunity I
Some
ever
people
have?
think, will I see my loved ones again? Will I ever see my friends? Will I ever feel the warmth of a woman's touch? Eldritch wonders if he's going to be able to smoke poison.
So high again that I can't move. I hope so.
It's truly a luxury, you know?
Yep.
So anybody else want to do anything while y'all are sailing for the next half day or so? Probably be early afternoon by the time you guys arrive, you anticipate.
To pray to the Lord of Light to strengthen my blade as we fight this powerful foe.
Yeah.
I'm going to, no, I won't do that. Actually, yeah, I am going to make a slight change to Severance. I had like a split top knife before, and I'm going to twist those. So it will be like a twisting shank at the top and a normal blade towards the rest of it.
You guys see their beautiful Valyrian steel sword, now twisted. Looks like a corkscrew almost, I would say.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Well,
Yeah, that seems like you've just taken a good cutting implement and made it less.
no.
Less good at cutting.
No, that's not true. It's equally as good at cutting and now stabbing.
I feel like this is against some sort of convention.
Guys, it's gonna turn to normal when I give it up anyways.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
If you
using
say
it.
I am going to I'm gonna go ahead and kneel, and I'm going to, after the fucked up time I've had with the 7, I'm going to ask them, hi there, God, it's me, Margaret. Basically, I understand we're not on the best of terms right now. I promise Clarence will aid us and not eat too many of the innocents that travel these waters, but he seems like a fine fellow for now. But if you could find it in your infinite wisdom, my beloved, and all of my other kind of betrothed, to see us through and see the Corsair King weakened, dead maybe, coughing up a lung before we could show up. And I'm gonna ask for divine intervention because I just fucking want this guy dead in the worst way.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll for it.
Uh,
Ooh, little high.
I'm gonna keep doing it till it works.
That is the idea.
Imagine we just show up and all his guys are just like, yeah, he just died. Just coughed up a lung. It was the fucking
Yeah, he
weirdest
just
thing.
died. We level up again?
Yeah. Everyone surrendered.
Hell
That's weird.
You pray, Strebelfirth, while you're on this ship. You do feel like there maybe is a little bit of unresolved issues with maybe you need to pray on further. You do feel the maiden's touch, a little bit of a whisper. Come back to me, Elfer. A little whisper on the wind as you feel a little bit of a tingle. Just trying to stay in touch with you. You do now, with your engagements to the maiden, this represents a lady's honor, you now have disadvantage on deception checks.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Pat, you're never lying in this fucking game, bro.
It's not really typically my bag to be lying anyway.
True.
I'm not naturally good at it anyway, so it's like it now stealth and deception are
I get
not
it.
option.
I'm coming as clearly and as very obviously as I can.
I'll take the lies with a plus 13. I get it. Pigeonholed me into my fucking.
Oh yeah, you're picking.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do it.
Yeah, whatever min-max fucking East Frankenstein creation you have. You guys are going to be sailing for a couple hours. If nobody wants to do anything else, we can time jump ahead to the point where you would be told you're getting close, maybe less than a mile or 2 out. Send up them there birds if you're going to do it without us being seen.
Go forth, Eldridge. No, wait, Raj. I'm Eldridge.
Yeah, you're probably a little confused after being kind of taken out for an hour.
Ricard, are you
It's
going
been
to
a
send
minute.
yours up as well?
Yeah, I'll send mine up.
Oh no, he suffered id death. Got too high.
You just died.
Ego death.
If you crit fail that save, your heart stops.
He suffers ego death and loses all sense of identity. When he comes to, he thinks he's Raj.
I am become
Fuck.
bird.
You all came from the ocean, really. All right, you guys send up your birds. They fly ahead of the group, fast on the winds. It's not a very good check at all.
Jesus.
We're dependent on the owl here.
Does the owl want to make a perception check as you flies ahead?
I think Ricard's a little busy.
A large
is he
seagull
frozen?
collides with the owl and it dies.
He's moving.
Yeah. Rich, you gonna do anything, buddy?
Oh, I missed it. What was going on?
You gotta roll a perception check for your fucking owl, bro.
Sorry, I pulled a Varen.
Got too high. Took too much.
What's the recommended dose on this again?
Perception from the owl. Jareth, what's your perception? 3 plus my proficiency. And then, yeah, he's got 24.
24 is pretty good. Jareth can definitely see the island come into view as he floats on the wind up ahead quite a ways. No longer see the ship, but he'll come back to you probably an hour. Comes back and tells you that he sees Dragonstone, large volcanic mountain. There's the actual Dragonstone castle itself dominates one side of the island, with a small little town and port down at the bottom. Jareth reports back a couple ships around. Seems like they all have the sigil of House Targaryen. Black sails, red three-headed dragon sigil on it. Seems pretty standard.
Okay. So, are we just going straight in then, guys? Or
I think it is our only option.
What did
Alright.
that map say that we saw? Like, where on the island should we be landing?
The map shows a large chamber under the biggest part of the volcano, which would be on the other side of the island where the castle is. So it'd be from the different side, but it's a large chamber, probably almost about sea height, give or take, from what you can tell on the map.
Give or
So I
take.
guess maybe we should go around that side. Is it on the same side as the castle or the opposite side? You said.
Well, it's in the center, but the castle is on one side of the island, and the largest part of the volcano is on the other side. So as it kind of
So the keep is still flying Targaryen colors, you said? Did you actually see... Ricard, did you actually see any guards?
I'm still warging right now, right?
well, you wouldn't be able to warg from him that far away with your Find Familiar spell, but he can
yeah.
tell you what he sees when he comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he told you he saw what seems to be just normal port town happenings. Nothing unusual. Didn't necessarily get super close, like see specific people or hear specific things, but
He's-
general aerial overview.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You can send them in again for another hour or two, and you can try and go closer if you want. That's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that.
What
Can
do you
you-
think, guys?
can you-
Should we land on the far end of the island and walk across, or should we sail to the other side?
I feel
Well-
like we have a big crab that would be better used if we just smashed everything at once.
Yes, I think that we have the advantage at sea for the time being.
Well, can you guys get a little bit closer to the base of the volcano that is described here in this map with those burbs?
Yeah, there's like an entrance, right?
It is unknown to the mass public.
Right. So right now we're near a port town.
Right now, you're near Dragonstone, which has a small port, but wouldn't even call it a town. It's very, very, very pretty much just people that work in and around the castle live there.
All right. Was it Dragonstone? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Valyria. Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do what Jason was saying and check for that entrance, because I don't like these people are not. They probably don't know what's even going on. I wouldn't think they would.
Okay, so you send the birds back out to do another scouting mission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gonna take a little bit of time, but they'll be back before sunset. So they flutter out. And go ahead and roll perception for them again as they fly just kind of around the whole island, I guess. That's what you guys want to do?
18 this time.
18 for Jareth.
Here we go. Perception check. Oh, it would be cool if the cursor flashing there meant that it was going to type there. There we go.
Not great, but not terrible. So you guys fly around. You guys wait a couple hours. Eventually, they come back. And Ricard and Eldridge, you guys both hear your familiars. Oh, yeah, that's right. Ricard's from Jareth has a English voice. Oh, my good man, I did see something quite amazing. I was flying about, and there was nothing there at the moment, and then I must have passed through some sort of field, and then I saw them. Several ships at the base of this mountain, just like you said. It seems as if they've carved a hole in the rock.
There it is, boys.
That's why they couldn't see him before.
Full
I flew
sails.
further, and then they vanished.
Full sails ahead.
They vanished again.
Oh, indeed. Once I was far enough away,
Oh,
no
when you're
longer
far.
see them.
Okay. So it was like in a bubble. It's a field.
Did he see it, Ricard? Did he see the vessel with the black deck?
Yeah. Did you see the boss one?
Oh, by 7 I did.
By 7. Who are you? We don't like the 7 around here.
I'd be like, am I understanding that, or is it just
Just Ricard's head.
and I just see him get like visibly upset. I'm like, oh, trouble in paradise, trouble in bird paradise, me.
There we have it, Captain. Men.
Well, are we going to assault it with our ship, or what do you want to do? How close do you want to get? We don't have any weapons aboard other than you.
Right.
That is the best weapon of all, Captain.
Maybe not the best defense, though.
Yeah, I kind of just want to give like a low like country whistle and be like, yo, Clarence, Clarence, see that hoe? Lots of good eating in there.
Do you think we can?
Actually, hey, yeah, can you? I'm gonna go over to where the small boats are, and to whoever's manning that boat, I'm going to say, can you lower me down, please?
Okay. Yeah, they lower you down. The sails are still up, so you just kind of connected to the ship.
Do you think we can?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off that little boat and swim for a moment, and in the water see if I can see Clarence or not.
Yeah, you actually would see him. It's like maybe 30 feet or so below the ship.
With my newfound ability, let me see if it's called anything specific. Well, it's Oceanic Soul, so when I'm fully submerged, any creature that is also fully submerged can understand my speech, and I can understand theirs. So I will
Underwater. Nice.
provide Clarence with the intel that we got. And actually, I'll ask him if he knows any place that we can park the boat and the rest of us can go by foot or have access to that tunnel without risking our boat at all.
Clarence doesn't know, but you would know that before you get in the water, because the birds would tell you it is cliff face. No place to park your boat at all. Seems like the only spot you could leave a ship safely at anchor would be in that tiny port that actually goes up to the castle. Everything else is pretty much big, nasty cliff island.
Wonderful. So we basically.
But Clarence definitely acknowledges that you guys are headed in.
I'll go back up and join the rest of the crew then.
If Clarence is going in.
So, I think it might be one of those missions that we have to approach with the smaller boat and protect the vessel as much as possible.
Yeah, I don't think this ship. Well, aren't there a bunch of pirates on board who know how to shoot guns now?
I think we left the majority of them to arm our.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
chapter house.
Is there any way we
I
can?
think we're kind of more nimble with the smaller boat as well for maneuverability because we have individuals who can fly with Malik and other such ways of traveling.
Is there any
I'm
way that
pretty
we
good at
can?
sinking.
Huh?
I said I'm pretty good at sinking.
Okay. Is there any way that we? You said it's a cliff face. Is there any way we can like rappel down? You think? Like if Clarence attacks them and distracts them, we can climb down from the mountain side.
If you are able to get up onto the mountainside, I'm sure that's feasible.
That would be my idea instead of like a frontal assault. Like they'll see us from a mile away.
Yeah,
I don't know if Clarence is mighty, but do we want to send him to fight the Corsair King and his whole crew one on many? I do not.
Oh no,
want
that
him to
is
be
definitely
defeated
not
before
my
we
intent to
arrive.
do that by any means. I believe if Clarence is going in, he would want to go in at the same time as us. To your point, he doesn't want to risk his own hide for this. I think he wants to have some fun, but I don't think he wants to die in the process.
Right. Well, I can take one other person with me.
On Revan.
Yes.
This is a picture of Dragonstone that they actually did for the art, but just so you can kind of get an idea of the harshness of the coastline, it is not super conducive to just parking your boat anywhere.
So how high up do we need to go exactly?
Jesus Christ, pretty fucking... To be on top of the cliff?
We have to go into the mouth of that dragon, basically?
Well, this
that
is
like what
this
we're
is
doing?
the opposite side. It's just the rest of it. If you look at like the cliff sides around, like that's kind of what it looks like all the way around the other sides.
I don't think I understand what we're trying to, like, where we're trying to go.
It's like a sea cave, right?
You guys can see the mountain in the background beyond the castle.
Yeah.
That's the main volcano. That is where that chamber is, deep underneath that. So it's on towards the other side of the island, opposite this keep.
And we spotted the entrance to that.
You think
over
so?
There.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can't just sail up to it or row up to it in our boats because...
You could definitely do that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
we
roll.
definitely
It's like a sea cave. We could roll right into it, but waves, and we're basically rowing into an ambush if they're expecting us.
Which they will be because they'll see us from.
Yeah.
But there's no other way down there, so it's like...
I mean, the Corsair King might, I don't know, he might
Want to talk?
let us into the mouth of whatever he's doing. He might not want to demolish us on the outside. Seems like he's that type of a cocky fellow where he thinks he can convert everybody to his own way of thinking.
Hmm.
Isn't that how the Smiling Knight went? We kind of... It wasn't really an ambush that we walked into. It was more of a discussion piece. And then it broke from there.
No, I think that was just because I was with you. But we
Yes.
don't have anybody like that for the Corsair King, right? That'd be ridiculous.
I don't think that is entirely true.
What
All
do
right,
you mean?
let's scuttle
I
on
feel
in, right?
that there is a path that the Courtier King and myself are bound to follow until they meet head-on, and I believe that this is that head-on collision.
Okay.
You know, you have been unusually passionate about killing the Corsair King, Mordecai. Perhaps it is time that you told us the whole story.
Yeah, is your
What
dad?
what detail? No, the Courtier King is not my dad. Is he your dad?
No, you know who my dad is.
Well, I mean, something has told me to. You know that night that we all got visions and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, connection to Malik unstable or
Yeah,
lost.
same.
He out. He gone forever.
He came back once.
He's just in an absolute grimace on my screen. It's fucking fantastic.
I lost his picture. It is just N7 and then red.
Yeah. Yeah, Roll20 just fucking the video backend just taking a shit and dying recently.
Yeah, we haven't been able to see Pat live for what feels like
Yeah.
weeks now.
Snippets here and there, yeah.
It was working better in Chrome on my other game, but now it's just not.
What do you do?
Do you copy, Malik? Nope.
Damn. What the fuck?
Cheat.
Beep, boop, bop, beep.
Yeah.
Spinning.
Try turning off your video if you can hear us.
Maybe we can all do that, because if it's like... How do you do that? Anyway?
Roll 20 angry.
When I say Nate,
Is that it?
that's it.
Oh,
So then he doesn't have to load all of our, our
Right.
videos.
I can
You're
see
back.
you moving now, yeah.
all right. Well, you know, I told you how I got my eye, right?
No.
I'm sure I fucking did.
No. Bye. Next time he comes back, we
rip,
should tell him to turn off his
ripperoo.
video.
What a buzzkill. Yeah.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Can't hear.
Eh?
Saying.
Yeah, well,
Say,
no,
say
here, live
something
and
more in
direct.
depth than
Okay.
Make them say,
Two syllables.
nah.
2 syllables.
Well, okay. So, I mean, you definitely heard the myth or the legend on how I got this
It's a
eyeball.
legend
No.
now?
I
Well,
don't think I
Hey.
did.
Only heroes get legends.
Well, you know, when you have to survive, you might have to make deals with people that you wouldn't normally make deals with, and then you kind of fall down a hole, and then that hole causes you to, you know, get a little wet from time to time, and maybe you drowned or metaphorically drowned within the darkness, if you will, and then, I don't know, you survive on the other end of it, but you feel like you left something a little bit deeper behind, but you gained something a little bit more of a task at hand.
Malik looks
Just
very
spit it out.
confused.
Yeah,
Just, like staring.
speaking a lot of aphorisms I haven't heard since my brother convinced me to sell me my sell him my pants for one old clamshell.
Why don't
well,
you just tell us straight?
you know, there's still a lot that I'm learning about it, but I feel like somewhere along the lines I might have made a deal with an entity that has put me on this path for the Courtier King, and that night that we all got visions, I came almost face to face with the Courtier King, and there was another time that I used some of Rakar's blood to connect with this entity and
Like
made a
legend
vow to defeat and behead the Courtier King, and I'm a man of my word. I gotta keep my promises, Malik. Okay.
Wait, you vowed to an entity to kill the Corsair King?
Yeah.
Is that entity,
entity?
by chance a drowned entity? An entity obsessed with
know.
drowning people?
I
think
don't
you
know.
do know.
I've never seen him.
I think you do
I've
know.
never seen him. I've never seen him.
What's this?
You would
roll?
probably need
Insight.
to make a roll there.
I believe you.
I am also going to insight check that.
Reopen my character sheet, and then I'm gonna angrily click the insight skill that I'm not very good at anyway. Bam. 12.
23.
Ooh.
Oh, I will first. Got you, bitch.
What is
I may not be able to lie, but neither the fuck can you.
What is Cerebral Firth gonna play this with now? How is he going to approach this?
I'm just gonna get real close on your not blue eyes side and just lean in and just do the head whip so the front flap of my helmet pops open and just look at you real fucking close and just be like, "Are you sure about that?"
Okay, you know what? I didn't trust you guys at first, and you didn't trust me, and I've been trying to build more trust with you. I think it might have been yes, yeah. I think, yeah. I'm pretty good in the water nowadays, boys, okay?
All right, see, that's
Why
all
didn't you just
we
say
needed
so?
to
We've
know.
traveled with one of those before.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I didn't know that, did
One of
you?
those.
You guys hang out with a what
Yes,
guy?
we've told you about the wet old man many times.
Wet old man.
Oh, yeah. I've
Oh,
heard the
but I
story.
think I've seen the wet old man before, though.
Wait,
What?
what?
No.
Yeah, there was a time
died
that I
before
was
we met
involved
you.
in a shipwreck, and I.
I assume you've seen a lot of wet old men if you were in a shipwreck.
Yes, but I think it was to the T of what you described that other wet old man to be, actually.
Well, he was killed by bandits before we met you.
Yes.
So that's
There was a
impossible.
time that I was alive before I met you.
I'm just gonna mumble to myself, "What is dead may never die."
I heard that, Sir Evelfirth.
No! I spent a lot of time. Yellow Hill does not like raiders on the coast.
Yeah, so you know how you have a strong connection to Brelor, the Lord of Light, and Sir Evelfirth, you have a strong connection to those 7 assholes.
I'm just gonna like mumble into my chest plate. He doesn't mean that, baby.
Well,
Talk to me like that.
I think if there were 2 brothers, which I'm not brothers with the Corsair King, that's not what I'm saying, but I think we're kind of biting for the favoritism of the parent here, and I think the only way to gain that is for me to kill him, so.
So you are saying that he is a heathenistic splinter sect of your religion, like how the Smiling Knight was to mine.
Yeah, I think that that's an easy compromise to agree with. I think that
Now I understand perfectly.
I think that's a fantastic way out, Malik. Thank you.
I think you just gave him an exit ramp, and I think he just fucking took.
All right, let's kill him. Malik finds this very easy to accept. It's simple. It makes sense. It's to the point. Malik loves it.
Yeah, this can't possibly go wrong in any serious way.
You're not gonna harvest his body or something like that afterwards, are you?
You know, I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna harvest his body, no. But if I pull up that fucking eye patch and there's another eyeball in there, I'm keeping it. I call dibs on that 100%.
That makes sense.
Yes, that's fine. Although you did say something else that I think is a fantastic idea. Max, is there like a covered brazier or something for light nearby?
On the ship, it's daytime, so no. But you could, you guys all have one. Ricard has one. Eldridge has one. You could light it on fire.
I want to set that up. I want to set up a safe little fire.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna look at Ricard. I'm gonna go. Sorry about this. I'm gonna pull out one of my vials of Ricard's blood.
Okay.
Why? What does everyone have my blood for?
There's power in a king's blood. I point to Ricard. And I'm going to perform a little ritual here, and I'm going to offer this king's blood to the Lord of Light and beseech him to help us kill the Corsair King today. I don't know if it'll do anything for us, but I'm going to do
Okay,
that.
you're gonna take some time to have a little ritual there. See as you pray, the little flames in the brazier spark up and get bigger as you splash his blood in there, like you made a king's blood offering to your god. Seems like that's may impact your future.
Malik is happy about that. Anyways, how do we want to breach this island now that we've solved the mystery of Mordecai's motivation?
I'm gonna
We
look.
row our boats in.
Rowboat,
How deep is the water, do you think?
deep, deep.
Like, how close could we get? Like 50 feet deep at the mouth of the cave? 100 feet deep? Any guesses? Could we ask Clarence to do some
Probably
recon?
wouldn't collapse a submarine.
I'd say somewhere between 1 and a million
fired.
feet.
1 in a million. Oh, wow, that's a fairly. That's just a minor range. I was thinking if you can make us not drown, I could just drop to the bottom and walk in, and then emerge from the water like an avenging god. But
Regardless, I will make you all not drowned at this very moment. I
oh,
do that
would you?
process.
That would be awesome.
And then I don't think it would be feasible because I think that those are pretty sheer rock side forces there. But I don't know first.
Yes, seems like it's basically just a really steep mountain. Part of it is in water.
Nice, Pat. Nice. Nice meme. Yeah, so I think just kind of by rowboat, and again, I don't know. I could easily be wrong on this, but I think that he will welcome a confrontation, a verbal confrontation.
Is it safe for us to have a verbal confrontation? I think that it would be much safer for us to just stab him.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
he seems the persuasive type.
yeah, just like we did with the Smiling Knight, we're probably going to have a little bit of verbal back and forth. I'll cut a promo on him, and then we'll kill him.
Yo, what? A what?
What?
I'll verbally
So we
berate
don't-
him, and then we'll kill him.
Couldn't
Oh,
we
okay.
just like Mordecai? I get the need to like square up and mano, but couldn't we just for once mollywop a bitch instead of walking into their trap?
I like the term mollywop.
What do you mean?
Bitch.
What are your expectations for mollywop a bitch?
Well, I mean, typically one person holds them down, the other person finds a suitably sized and shaped stone or curb, and then the third person just jumps up and lands on their head.
So you're saying that you want
Okay,
to
I've had two more thoughts. Two
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Do we think he's doing something bad in there that we need to stop?
Yes.
Okay. That makes the second question less important. But the second question is there any other way out of there? I mean, we could just wait outside and ambush him when he comes out.
I think it would be best to try to stop whatever he's doing in there before he gets a big crab guy to follow him around like we have
Is-
with
Is
Clarence.
that picture an artistic thing or is that the castle?
That is a
That's the
scale
castle.
1-for-1, my
Yeah.
dude.
That's
So
to
I'm
keep
gonna
everyone
assume there's at least 42 ways out of that castle, Malik.
But that cavern might not be part of that castle.
Correct.
Well, right, but my point being, we're gonna have to trap his ass in a room or something.
Oh, the second half of this, actually, which I was thinking about but didn't say yet. What we might want to do if we're rowing in is have the captain bring the boat to the dock and inform the family that oversees this island, that they have trespassers or whatever.
You want to see if they have a spot where they keep trespassers? Is that what you said?
No. Well, I said what we might want to do is send the captain and this vessel to the dock and have the crew or somebody from the crew.
send word to the garrison.
Yes.
I agree with that plan of action. But then we have no escape if things go south. Which I'm okay with, because if things go south at this point, we're in trouble anyway.
Yeah.
you think we could ride Clarence?
Yeah.
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 He
You know what?
seems- He seems very. He may be huge, quite strong.
I'm kind of confident actually that he would help us out of there for some reason. I don't know. I think Clarence is a pretty good guy so far.
Well, now
We
I'm
could fit
thinking
two-
about
two
riding
people
on
into
Clarence's
one
fucking
Clarence.
back and coming out like a sea god, and just
And I fly in on Revan and everyone else on Clarence's back, and we just fucking roll in with our monsters. That'd be sick.
I think we get beast tamer levels just for showing up in a battle like that.
Storm the fort, boys.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
Oh
send
wait,
it.
yeah, and Eldridge, are you saying that you want to forego the verbal beratement before we fight, and then we just go in blasting?
Well, you can still verbal berate him while we are holding him down, beating him to death.
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck it. I don't even want to hear what he's got to say. We're gonna kill everybody in there anyways.
Thank you. Just full on like jump him. Right?
If we're gonna molly wop, we might as well wop the molly, you know?
Yeah. Now you get
The harder we kill him, the happier I will be.
All right.
You said
We're
the
not
harder
happy
you kill
till
him.
he's a smear.
All right. Well, let's put that into action. Max, I don't know if you heard, but I suggested having the captain dock and then inform the garrison that there is definitely trespassers on the backside of the island.
Okay, and you guys are going to get off in the rowboats, and he will leave you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think a couple people want to ride Clarence. I'm gonna ride Revan with one other person, and then I guess anyone that doesn't fit can take a boat.
Are we taking both Ed and Osmond? I think we kind of have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole gang.
The
Yeah.
whole theme is that there's 7 of us and we are unbroken. So
Right.
and we're 7 assholes, just like the other 7 assholes. I mean, annals.
If Malik flies on Revan and Mordecai swims, the rest of you guys could fit in the 2 boats if you wanted to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Let's do that.
Cool. All right, you guys lower the boats down within sight of Dragonstone. Bit of choppy waters, but you guys are all pretty strong, so you can power through. And the ship, Lady Farman, Captain waves goodbye to you. I'll spread the word. You can count on me, old Pecker.
We will see you soon, Captain, and we will be victorious.
Every time it's funny.
Don't lose my dinghies.
Every time.
Even Malik stifles a snort. We will not lose Captain Pecker's dinghy.
Okay, so you guys start rowing around. Malik, are you going to fly ahead? And Mordecai, are you going to swim ahead? Or are you guys going to stay as units and load to the surface of the water?
I might go a little bit ahead, but I don't want to be like really far ahead. Just to like see if I can spot an ambush or anything ahead of time. I'm gonna be looking out for like traps for the boats.
Okay.
Yeah, I would think that me and Clarence are a little bit ahead. I won't go any more ahead than Malik and Revan, and I'm assuming Ed.
I mean, do you
Yeah, I
want
think
Ed to
that-
ride with you, Malik?
Oh, did you take Ricard or did you take Ed?
I can take either. Who do we think is
Yeah.
better to be with?
Ricard.
Alright, I'll take Ricard then.
All right.
If
Connor
Ricard
flying on the
accepts.
back
Yeah, that's fine.
of Revan. Cool. Okay, so you guys make your way to the location that Jareth told you is some sort of illusion blocking these docked ships, at anchor.
Yes.
All right, cool. You have you guys up front. Mordecai, you do see as you guys get closer that Clarence takes off. Starts going a lot faster than you can swim.
Mm.
And you just hear, "Oh, I'm gonna help y'all out."
Can I just quickly insight check that?
You can try. See if you can inside check underwater speech from a crab.
Natural 20.
Seems like he is eager and he's seen something.
All right.
Oh, he's going to eat so many people.
Okay. Okay. All right.
He's gonna jump aboard the town and just
Okay.
no.
I
no.
I am one with the water. Okay. I get it.
All right, you guys are headed there. Malik, pretty much everybody except for Mordecai, because he's under the water, would hear some large crashes, massive pieces of wood splintering. As you kind of approach this area, it gets louder. You hear silence, you hear screams, men screaming, huge snapping, splashes everywhere, and then quiet. As Malik and Mordecai would be the first. Malik with Rikar as well. As you guys pass through, there's sheer cliffside, nothing at all, and then all of a sudden, debris everywhere. You see masts broken in half, splintered hulls upturned, multiple ships sinking, dead bodies littering the water everywhere, torn to pieces. You see, as it stands right now, as the rest of you guys kind of row in, you start to see the same. You start bumping into debris. You see one ship that is still afloat that has a black hull, and you can see it has a crimson deck. All other of what
fuck.
appeared to be was probably about a dozen other ships look like they have been absolutely destroyed.
Oh, that's so
There's still
fucking
some
metal.
people alive just screaming, clinging onto scrap. Ah, help us, please help me! But you don't see any other ships that are still standing at anchor here. You do see up in the distance against the actual cliffside what appears to be, Trebleforth, you would be more familiar with what this looks like, a mine shaft. It doesn't look like a proper tunnel or a beachhead or a underwater chamber. It looks like this was dug out of the rock on purpose with tools.
What in God's name were they mining for here?
As
But
some of these
Clarence
guys
is doing his part.
scream, Clarence does swoop back over to you, Mordecai. You can hear him say, "Oh, I done did them pretty good there now.
Oh, I see.
Cleared the way
debris.
for y'all.
Oh yes. Thank
Felt
you,
good."
Clarence.
You see just like a little bit of like an arm just like hanging out of his mouth.
Hell yeah,
some
Clarence.
like just debris stuck in his claws. He looks like he's
Ah,
taking a
guys.
little bit of damage, but it doesn't seem like it's slowing him down at all.
That's brutal.
We got to try to recruit Clarence full time to being broken, guys.
Massive,
Did he just blow through?
Like
about
fucking
a dozen.
70 boats, dude.
Clarence
Hell
just
yeah.
changed seafaring in Westeros for the next 10 years.
Just unleashed some energy on all these boats. Yeah, so still some guys, in the water screaming. They're like asking you guys for help as you pass some of them. You can push them away with your oars or save them, whatever you want to do. Looks like most people are injured and will probably drown.
Well, it's a shame, really.
Max, can I do something kind of fucking off the cuff here? Can
Yeah.
I see anybody like trying to like float along on the surface?
Yeah, there's a few people strapped, grasping for debris and things to float on.
Yeah, can I like go up to one of them and kill him and fill this ornate vial with their blood, please?
You could, yeah, it might get a little mixture of seawater in there, but you could more or less, you could easily murder them for sure. Get some of their blood.
I won't do that then. I don't want any mixture of seawater in there.
Okay, so no murder.
No murder.
No blood.
No murder, no blood.
Okay, well, these guys more or less have just been murdered. You hear Clarence say to you under the waves, "I'll make sure ain't nobody else coming in this way."
That sounds actually quite fantastic. We appreciate the help, Clarence.
There does appear to be a gentle glow coming from the mine shaft cave entrance. but there's just no other people that seem to be standing about or doing anything. Looks like everyone is either dying in the water right now or has gone into that hole, or you're not sure.
I would,
One ship that there might be any people on, but you don't hear anything. Malik, you see nothing on the ship deck as you're flying around. Seems totally empty, red as blood, but just at anchor, sitting there. Sail down.
I would wave the team to the entrance of that mine, and then head that way towards the glow.
Okay. It does seem to be pretty narrow at first, but you can see it doesn't take long for it to open up into what seems to be a pre-existing small cavern. Do you guys go inside?
We got it, right?
Yeah, I'd wait for the rest of the team, the rest of the Unbroken, and then... Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to go in.
Okay. Doesn't look like Revan would be able to fit in. It looks like if you made him appear inside of it, he would probably have room, but it doesn't look like he can fit through the actual passage itself.
Malik,
Yeah,
are
it's
you
not
able
connected.
to telepathically communicate at distance with
Revan?
Revan?
I think so.
Yes.
Are you able to have him circle around, well, at high enough, but if he happens to see commotion on that vessel out there, the last one standing, could he notify you of such?
Yes. He can communicate with me directly within 1 mile.
Shall you have him do that then?
Certainly. So I guess I'll have Revan patrol outside and do exactly what Mordecai has just specified.
Okay. Seems like Revan has the skies and Clarence has the seas. So you guys go roll past the silence there and approach this little mine shaft. Barely any spot for footing. Seems like you guys can get off one at a time and get inside if you'd like.
Yes, I go inside.
You guys all get inside. Mordecai, as soon as you walk in, you immediately are able to tell it's very warm in here. There is a distinct sulfur smell in the air. Malik, it would hit you pretty quickly as well. What you notice first is there's actually torches at intervals, and you see up ahead of you where definitely some sort of tracks, like an upturned cart. And as you guys clear the main entrance and get into the proper chamber, you see some actual bodies. So you guys walk into this cavern here. You see up ahead, there looks like there's some more of these tracks that go around a corner. It seems pretty warm and toasty in here, very humid.
Usually it is not a positive sign when the underground is this warm and humid, in my experience.
Magic torches.
Well,
Stay
we've
together.
been into we've been into the belly of a volcano before.
Rickard, as
I have a
you,
bad
as you
feeling.
get up close to that torch, you can see that it is definitely just a regular torch. But you hear something move in the distance, and you look, and you can see maybe something behind this cart, near this cart. You're not sure, but definitely heard a noise.
Which cart?
And this little cart that's on this tracks up here, up ahead by this other torch.
Oh, this one.
Yep, you definitely heard something there, and that is where we're gonna stop.
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Dude, we're fucking.
We're all gonna get blown up by a creeper and lose all our stuff.
Dude, we mine all day, we mine all night. Looking for diamonds, bro. We're gonna get those fucking.
Hell yeah,
Oh
dude.
my
Diamond
God.
set.
Hell yes.
Hell
dude.
yeah,
We're gonna
diamond
get diamond
pickaxes.
armor in here before we go take on the Deep King.
Hell yeah, baby.
Guys are inside of Dragonstone now. Like you might be making your way to that there chamber you saw on those maps.
Making our way.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right, cool.
Let's kill the big bad.
Clarence. We don't get Clarence in the boss fight. That's sad.
He'll
Clarence
definitely show up like
definitely
and
helped
force
ya.
the boss into face.
Dude,
him.
we
I want
straight up
Clarence in the
brought
boss fight.
we straight up brought a boss to the boss fight.
No.
I want to put our boss against the boss so we don't have to fight it.
Clarence definitely did some damage for you guys. Skipped a battle.
Yeah, skip the whole day of.
Auto
Boys-
win for
Boys,
Clarence.
not only did we get the final location of the fucking Corsair King, but we also got him to take out a whole fleet of vessels. That's
Mhm.
great.
Pretty good ally to
And now we're
have.
at full strength for the boss fight now
Pretty useful.
with our brand new shiny ability.
That's right. So we'll see. I think Jesse, you said you're going out of town next week.
I will be here
All right.
Thursday,
Cool. Well,
but
This
then I'm
Thursday?
gone for a week. Next Thursday, I'm
Are we skipping?
to play.
Are we skipping this Sunday?
I can play this Sunday, but then I'm gone for the next 2 Sundays after that.
Okay.
Okay.
all right, cool. You
Okay,
can do
and
both?
then if you so this upcoming Thursday, you are gonna be here.
Yes, I leave Friday.
Okay.
Man of
Word.
dedication.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens next Thursday then, and
Sounds good.
maybe you guys will see
Doing
the
2
course
boss fights this week, guys.